Record. Release to send. Recording lock. Speech off.
In the name of Allah, the Merciful, the Beneficent, may the prayers and peace and blessings be upon Muhammad, the seal of prophethood. Dear brothers and sisters, in this lecture, inshallah, we're going to talk about the constraints of cultural communication. As you know, the constraints of cultural communication are multifaceted and deeply ingrained in the dynamics of human interaction. Understanding these constraints is crucial for effective cross-cultural communication and fostering mutual understanding in diverse contexts. Cultural communication is the exchange of values, ideas, norms, and behaviors among individuals from different cultural backgrounds. However, numerous constraints inhibit this communication, ranging from language barriers to cultural differences in nonverbal cues and communication styles. Language barriers. Language serves as a primary medium for communication, yet linguistic diversity poses a significant constraints. Misinterpretation, mistranslation, and ambiguity often arise when individuals speak different languages. Direct translation may not capture the nuances of meaning, leading to misunderstanding and communication breakdown. Cultural context. Cultural context shapes communication pattern, norms, and expectations. What may be considered, for example, what may be considered appropriate or polite in one culture could be perceived differently in another. Differences in social hierarchy, power distance, and individualism, collectivism orientations influence communication dynamics and decision-making processes. Now, nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication or nonverbal cues such as facial expressions, gestures, posture, and what we call proxemics, all these things play a crucial role in conveying meaning and emotion. However, their interpretation varies across cultures. For instance, eye contact may signify attentiveness in some cultures, but disrespect in others. Failure to understand these nuances can lead uh, to miscommunication and an intended offense. Stereotypes and prejudices based on cultural backgrounds can hinder effective communication. Preconceived notions about certain cultures may lead to biased interpretations of behavior and attitudes, perpetuating misunderstanding and reinforcing negative stereotypes. Now, ethnocentrism. Uh, Ethnocentrism is the belief in the superiority of one's own culture. For example, someone would say that uh, the culture that I belong to is better than other cultures. This, of course, can impede intercultural communication. Individuals may judge other cultures based on their own cultural standards, leading to a lack of appreciation for diversity and inhibiting genuine dialogue and understanding. Now, socioeconomic factors. Socioeconomic disparities can also act as constraints on cultural communication. Access to education, technology, and resources may vary significantly among different cultural groups, affecting their ability to engage in effective communication and participate in global discourse. Now, historical and political contexts. Historical conflicts, as you know, colonial legacies, and geopolitical tensions can create barriers to cultural communication. Um, of course, lingering animosities and unresolved issues may exacerbate distrust and inhibit meaningful dialogue between cultures. Globalization and cultural homogenization. While globalization has facilitated intercultural exchange, it has also led to concerns about cultural homogenization. Dominant cultural narratives and media portrayals can overshadow and marginalize diverse voices, limiting the opportunities for authentic cross-cultural communication and dialogue. Last but not least, uh, the constraints of cultural communication are complex and multifaceted, encompassing linguistic, sociocultural, psychological, and structural factors. Overcoming these constraints requires a commitment that is a commitment to cultural sensitivity, empathy, and open mindedness. Um, by acknowledging and addressing these challenges, individuals and societies can foster inclusive communication practices um that promote mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation across cultures. So that's the end of our lecture. I hope you benefit a lot from everything we present on this channel. Thank you very much, and see you next time in other topic.
Speech on. Send button. Send button.